Hey guys, so I'm wanting to do this little video just basically explaining what got me into Strongman, what motivates me, and giving back to you guys and things like that, and just like a little progress update and how I'm doing, and basically like a mini catch up. Strongman, how I got into it. I started training just to lose general weight because obviously when my mum passed away I ended up getting porky again. I lost from 23 stone, I went down to 16 stone, and then it all came back on with binge eating and drinking and practically just not giving a fuck anymore, and everything went back on. So I started training again, getting myself back to where I should have been, and I lost some weight. I didn't get back down 16 stones. I really put in a shift back then, but before I just wanted to tone up and build rather than just shred it all. So I got from 23, 22 stone down to about 18 stone again, and this guy, I think it was Roy, one of my friends called Roy, he mentioned, I mentioned to him about me wanted to do Strongman, and then he said there's a guy that comes into the gym as a Strongman himself, he's called Neil Cheeseman, and managed to drop on him in a training session, and I explained to him like how do I get into it and things, and interested in actually doing it. So he pointed me to TSG in Sheffield, which is run by Phil Roberts, one of Britain's strongest men, and it's where Paul Smith trains as well. They introduced me to a guy called Ian Phillips. Went through for a training session and I took to it like a duck to water. I really did. I never did an axle bar lift before, and I pressed 100 kilo above my head the first time, and Ian were quite surprised, and I impressed him, and he actually thought it was good. So I entered the novice competition, which I mentioned before, the TSG Strongest Novice, and that's what I was aiming towards. That's what I really wanted to go for. That's what I wanted to win. I wanted to raise money for All Drink Aware, and this ties in with why Strongman means a lot to me. I saw it as a scapegoat, something to concentrate on rather than trying to all that passion, all that fuel, and do it for my mum. Obviously my mum was a strong person, a really strong woman, and she did mean a lot to me, and she still does. She still, every day, I think about her every day. There's no doubt about that. Every day, not a thought goes by where it's like, I wish my mum were here, but obviously it's not. It can't. It won't happen, if you know what I mean. But she's my fire. She's my fuel. That's why every time I train, every time I compete, every time I'm thinking about her and thinking, am I doing you proud? Have I let you down in any way? When I can't get a lift, I get angry with myself. I think nasty things you shouldn't think of, and Eddie Hall is exactly the same. We don't really go into what we think of, but you've got a good idea. Think about your kids, what could happen to your kids in today's climate, if you get what I mean. You know, fiddlers, things like that, bad things that get you really, really mad, get that adrenaline pumping, get that anger out, just make you rage, turn into a monster. And that's what it works. It really does work. Try it. It's stupid, but it fucking works. Like on the video I did in my log lift, I thought of some nasty shit when I couldn't get that weight up, and I still couldn't do it. I was getting madder and madder, but I ended up, I came sixth, so I'm happy with that. Got to cameras and they're gonna die. So yeah, Strongman, I'm doing well. 9 months in, my mum's my fuel. I think my kids are my fuel. I can't let them down. I want to get to the point where I can be on that stage, lifting that trophy, and be Britain's or UK's strongest man. It's a dream. Everybody has it. Eddie would have had that. Ixie has that. Paul has that. He wants to get there. He wants to be on the stage. Phil has it. They all want to get to that point where they're in the career and they're lifting up that trophy and being Britain's strongest man, UK's strongest man, or even the world's. You just got to train your ass off, eat, and just train. Fucking eat, sleep, breathe, fart, strongman. That's what you've got to do. Obviously, I'm 9 months and probably a week in now, and things have changed drastically on what I can lift and everything like that. It's such a good sport. It's so close knit, a big family, and you like a stone throw away from celebrities all the time. It's ridiculous. It's a lovely sport, but it's expensive. You have to pay for your own competitions and things, pay for your own travel, pay for your own food, training, and everything like that. That's why I try and badger for sponsors. I know I'm not up to that stage yet. We're famous for things, but even if it's like a pack of protein a month or a pack of chicken from a butcher's, it all helps towards the goal. And I see it as a donation to the charity because it's helping me progress, then I can bring more money into the charity and bring it back and donate it to Drink Aware. I want to go into schools, I want to go into businesses, I want to tell people, help people exactly the troubles with substance, alcohol abuse and things like that. I want to get out in the community, media, TV, anything just to help, because the area that we live in, it's an old mining village and it's better for worse, it's a shithole. It's not in its highest states like it used to be back in the day. It's full of drug dealers, murderers, rapists, tealies, everything like that. It's a really harsh area and I want to bring it out of the gloom. We've got groups that actually try that, like the Golf Walk Development Group, that are trying to make the area better, but there's always some fucker that just ruins it and just makes the area bad. But we need to, as an area, we need some light and actually some clarity in the area, something to be proud of again. Something to be proud of would be nice in the area. So hopefully I'll be able to put Golf Walk on the map one day again, rather than being a small mining village. We'll actually get it to show that one of Britain's strongest men come from this area. That's the goal, that's the aspirations, that's what I want to be. And yeah, t-shirts still available. I've got them on social media, just message me, I'll put the link in the description below. Sponsorship, same down below, just message me. The Facebook page, YouTube, carry on liking, sharing, subscribing, spreading my journey and everything. Yeah, it means a lot to me. This does mean a lot. I am fighting like I have never fought before. I never give in, I never let go. I'm like a dog with a stick, I don't let it drop. I just fight to the point. Like, I'll go to where I'm about to pass out and I'll just carry on and fight through it to make me stronger. That's how hard I go now. And physically, things don't hurt me. It's just mental stuff that hurts the most, but that comes with time. You learn to deal with them, but the physical stuff doesn't hurt. The mental stuff, you just have to fight, keep fighting, persevere. If things go to shit, keep fighting, no matter how hard it is, just keep fighting and you will end up getting rewarded at the end of it. Guarantee it, you always do. I've been through some serious shit and I always get rewarded for persevering and just fighting it. That's all I can really suggest. But anyway guys, thank you, like, comment, rate, subscribe, share, do all that stuff, and thank you very much. And see you later guys. Bye bye.